She's there, but she's not. Oh. Okay. I told you once, baby. I told you once what I know. You got to let it go. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a very, very long time, but you know, things happen, honestly, you know. As you can see, I've got some new decor in the back. Definitely have upgraded a lot. Today's video, I want to do a 90s glam look. Like, I am all about the 90s. That is just my vibe. And I was like, I want to do a 90s tutorial and 90s lip combos. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in this video or have a separate video. I don't know, you'll just see. Let's just get started. Of course, we're going to prime. I'm going to use the Milk Hydrogrip primer. I'm going to use not too much. Apply it. I've used this before. I actually really like. I think I'm gonna get a little bit more. But yeah, I like it. Definitely has that grip to it for sure. So I really like that about it. Hey y'all, it's me, Ananda. I'm just popping in because I did not get to film a proper outro and I wanted to clarify some things. Towards the end of the video, when I come back with lashes on, I forgot to mention I did put on blush. It's the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the shade Red Riot. I also set my makeup with the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray and Maybelline Lasting Fix Makeup Setting Spray. All products used for my makeup will be in the description box down below. And as far as my hair, this is the same wig from my previous video. You should go check that out if you have not already. I actually cut this wig myself. I was inspired by another YouTuber. I'll put her picture up. But her tutorial was not very detailed, so I found another one, and I'll also link that in the description box down below. But if you have any questions about my outfit, stay tuned because it will be in a try-on haul video that I have coming soon. And as far as any other questions, just comment them down below, and I will do my best to respond. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and love you guys. Bye. So yeah. And then I have the Laura Mercier Blur Canvas or Pure Canvas Blurring Primer. And I think I'm going to put that like on my nose area simply because this is like where I get oily, you know, especially on the edges, child. You know, like that. And then like here, I definitely get oily in this area. So yeah, next thing we are going to get into foundation. I am going to be using the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self Refreshing Foundation. I have the shade 510 Suede. What made me want to get this was Jackie Aina. I saw her use it in her Soft Matte Glam tutorial, and I was like, I really like the way that looks on the skin. So I asked for it for Christmas, and I've got it now. So the way I put on my foundation is with, oh no, wait, no. Completely forgot. We are not doing foundation. I definitely just lied to you. We are doing concealer. I like to use, well, I just got this e.l.f. one. The shade is Deep Cinnamon. It's the color of my skin exactly. I don't know if you can like see that, but I want to cover up these dark marks over here and my chin and like, you know, eyes and everything. So I was like, let me use this first. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into that. So now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. camo sponge to blend that out. I'm sorry if you hear my fan in the background. It is hot in my room. Yeah, so you gonna hear that fan. I'm sorry. You going to. There is no if, ands, or buts. But you see how that's just like, it's just going away. And this is my first time using this, so having some good impressions. I just wanted something to give me an even base before I go in with the foundation, because if your base is flawless, then the rest of the makeup will be flawless, honestly. So now I'm gonna go in with my Shiseido Synchro Skin what I was talking about earlier. The pump is so funny on this, but it's very liquidy, very liquidy. So be very sparing with this, you know. Don't get too crazy on that thing, you know. It's gonna go all over the place. So I'm gonna spray I'm using like a paddle kind of brush just to distribute the foundation over my face. I feel like I get an even placement when I do it this way. So, and the foundation does look a little light, but it does oxidize a little bit. So don't be alarmed. And if you want to use me as a shade reference, I am actually the exact same shade as Jackie Aina in foundation. And I don't know, if you guys know Natasha Smith, you guys should definitely check out her channel. We are the same shade as well. Always use them for shade references. Yeah, but I'm really liking this. Like I said, just go into the foundation little by little, because she is watery. She is definitely watery. And I'm not going over my nose. That's just not something I do. At least not right now, you know. Things change. But yeah. So now, to buff out my foundation, I'm going to be going with this Real Techniques 405 brush. I like to spray the brush first. And then I just like to pat in the foundation. So next, what would I like to do? I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Milani Warm Tan Concealer. And it's the Conceal and Perfect. Sorry if you see me looking over here. My viewfinder's over here. But yeah, so just wanted... I don't know about the smell, okay? Is it just me? Like, if you have this concealer, please let me know if yours smells very... I don't know. It smells like something that you might not want to put on your face. I don't know, but it's a good color though. That's why I still use her, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit hesitant at first, child. I was like, because I have sensitive skin, you know. I can't be playing like that, but yeah, so this is our first color. And I'm gonna go in with the camo sponge. Ooh, we're gonna bring that up. I love that. Oh, you say that. I love that. That lift that you get. We can go over the eyes with this as well. Ooh, yeah. You see how my nose is already looking like contour? That's just so crazy. I don't do too much for the nose contour either. I'm sorry. Maybe later, but currently, I like to keep it simple. I don't know. It's like when I be trying to do something different, that's when my makeup, I don't know, I guess I'll practice some techniques, but the makeup don't be coming out right. So now I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade under the eyes only. I'm gonna take the NARS Sucre d'Orge. I'm so extra. I'm so weak. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this. Not too much though. Just a little something. Nothing too crazy, you know. Cause you don't want to go too crazy now. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit more, cause I got the baggy eyes, you know what I'm saying? We want to wake her up. And I do really like this sponge for under the eye because of the way it's shaped and how it's like small. Like, I don't know, I just really prefer this when blending out concealer under the eyes. Okay, so now I would like to go in with the Juvia's Place Shade Stick. I'm using the shade Tanzania. We're going to go ahead and give us a little, not contour, bronze. We're going to bronze, okay? So don't take too much now. I like to blend this out with the same brush I used to blend out the foundation. I just really like the shape of this, you know? It's just very, I don't know, it fits the shape of my face well, in my opinion. So yeah. And if you lose the highlight, if you lose it, that's okay. Go with a little bit more. So yeah, I think that's good. So now, I think I could use a bit more foundation towards the bottom of my face. And it's okay if you realize these things. Like I said, take your time. No one's in a rush. I'm not, sis. And honestly, going back underneath that contour with the foundation will make it a little bit more defined. So now what I would like to do, I always get a little nervous when it comes to this. I do want to do my nose, but I'm going to do it ever so slightly because I don't have the time to be looking crazy. So I'm going to take this Morphe E62, dust it lightly. Okay, don't be doing too much. And you see the way how it is shaped, like that is just perfect for right here. So start at your brow bone. You gotta do it with a light hand. And don't be double dipping into the product because you're going to look crazy. So what I'm going to do now is set under the eyes. I've been using this brush to set under the eyes, and I'm so glad that I have because it is just giving me my life. And honestly, it allows you to not mess up in a way. Like this distributes the product very evenly. I'm just dipping it. Do not get too much, just like how I did. That is an absolute no. Just dip it and dust it. And then set. We are not going to set the eyes because we have not done them yet. So why would we set that? So yeah, you can go up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Give you that lift. You know. Okay, you got you a bright under the eye, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent honey powder. If I didn't say that, I got the mini. Okay, but it's good though. It's good. I like it. Ooh, okay, so now we can go ahead and set that nose bronze because it won't no contour with the bronze. I'm going to go in with my Morphe Leader bronzer, and I'm going with that same Morphe E62. Girl. Tab. Girl, barely. Don't do it. Don't you do it. And I'm about to dust that off a little bit. Can't be looking crackhead out here. Not an option. Not an option. See, look. That's good to me. That's good for me. Good for me. Good for me. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze up the rest of my face. Once again, I know I be using V-Mess out of this brush. I do not just really love the shape. I'm going to go in. Don't go too crazy though. Don't go too crazy. Like I said. And you just want to set that in. You see that? I really love this color though. I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's too out there. I think it's just the right amount of like depth for me. Perfect for a soft look if you're my skin complexion. Yes. I realized I did not set my forehead. That is important. I will go in with a sponge for that. No, I'm lying. I'm going to use my brush once again because I just don't want to risk it. I really just don't want to risk it. And like the way how this applies the product is just so soft and even. Oh shoot! See, that's why I said don't be doing too much. All right, you can bring that down a bit, but yeah. So we are looking good, if you ask me. I'm going to get the bottom of my face. Give me a second. It's coming. Like I said, take your time. But yeah. So now, what am I going to do? Oh my goodness, I should have used this brush for the bronzer. This is a really good brush for bronzer too. It is the Morphe E4. The reason why I got this brush is because of Alyssa Ashley. I was watching her channel religiously. She used to stay recommending this, and I just love the shape. Like, look at the shade. Look at the material. Get into it. But yeah, so we are going to set the rest of the face, and to do that, I'm going to take my Real Techniques 201 powder brush. What? You could take a bit of a more, this is a very like lightweight powder, so you can take a heavier hand on this, but like don't be doing too much. You're gonna regret it. Oh wait, girl, I did not even set that chin. Don't say nothing. I didn't set that chin. Let's just act like I did that. I might have already done it, but like I said, that set was just so flawless. I can't even remember. But yeah, go back in with your Sephora Micro Smooth. This is the this is Deep Mahogany 56. Going in, set that whole face. Don't you be scared with this one. It's honestly just gonna blend the whole face together. It's going to marry everything in. It's gonna give a flawless look, in my opinion. So to make the bronze like look come back, I don't know. I do want to try and like sculpt it. I'm gonna take my Dose of Colors sponge. I got this because of Makeup Shayla. She was always raving about it, and I really like the shape of it, so. Don't go too heavy now. Don't go too heavy. Just a little something. Bring that back into the face. You feel me? Oh. Okay, don't go too crazy though. Let's go on the other side. Look, you wanna tap her, cause like I said, let me see. After you do this, we're going to blend this out with the Micro Smooth again. Just to be on the safe side. You don't want any harsh lines. It's not cute. This is soft. This is soft. See, she's there, but she's not. Oh. Okay. See, this is why I don't be doing nothing. No. This is why I don't be doing nothing. No. So now I'm gonna have to use my other one. We're going to use this. I think it's going to distribute the product a little better, in my opinion. This is the Real Techniques 202 Instapop Face Brush. Yes, this is going to. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh God. I think I'm gonna go back and bronze a little bit more. Okay, so I cut the cheek. It's very prominent, not what I'm liking. So what I'm gonna go in with is a powder puff. I think if I do the powder puff, in the Sephora Micro Smooth, it might do what it needs to do. Okay. It looks a lot better, and I like that. And we can always, you know, spray her. So we're just gonna leave that there. And yeah, I like that a bit better. So what I'm gonna do to get rid of that is go with my bronzer just to get rid of that line. Okay, so now we are ready for eyebrows. I personally like to use the Maybelline New York Ultra Brow Ultra Slim pencil. I have them in about 3 colors. Let me see. I have them in soft brown, deep brown, and black brown. Personally, I like to use the shade soft brown. Like, you wouldn't think that this would work, but it really does though. It really does. So I'm gonna go in with that, and then I'll be back. Hi guys, so I'm back with the brows. So now we can finally get into the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm going to be looking at a tutorial myself because I just want to make sure I get this right. And the tutorial that I'm going to be following is Makai McDermott's eyeshadow tutorial. I thought it was really nice, and I just really like the way the look came out, and I think it'll be perfect for the look that we're going for, you know, that 90s glam. I'm just getting everything together currently. So yeah, you can just watch, and I may say a few things, but for the most part I'm gonna be pretty silent. For my lids, I am going to be going in with e.l.f.'s Hydro Camo Concealer in medium neutral. So first I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade using the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill small palette. The shade I'm gonna go into is Rush. She went into her crease with a orangey brown kind of color, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then to put that in there, once use this Morphe brush that I have. I do not know the name of it because the name kind of came off a little bit, so. Next, I'm gonna go into a deeper but still warmer brown with the same Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. In the shade the shade I used before was Rush. I don't know if I said that. And the shade I'm using now is Mugshot. Using that same brush too. Hers seems to be a little bit more deeper, so I'm gonna go in with a still warm kind of shade, but I'm going to go in my Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Reloaded Velvet Rose palette. And I'm going to go into the shade, this dark brown shade right here. Okay, so next on my outer V area, I'm going to go in with a cool tone brown with a smaller brush. And there is one in this palette as well. I'm using this shade right here. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Now for the lid, I'm going to use a flatter dome brush. I'm using my BH Cosmetics 103 brush. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna go over the top of the lids. And I'm gonna be using that same Makeup Revolution palette. And I'm gonna use this shade right here. Hey guys, popping in again. I wanted to note that if your light shade is not very pigmented like mine, I recommend putting down a concealer base and then setting with shadow. As the video continues, you'll see me eventually do that, so better to do that now. Now I'm gonna go back in with the more chocolatey brown up here, just to make sure everything is blended out, and maybe even that lighter brown over here, just to make sure everything is blended. And if you lose that color, just go back in and pat it in. I'm gonna go in with a more dome, fluffier brush just to add more depth into the corner. Now, done with that, I'm going to go in with a chocolate brown liner. Going to be using the one from Makeup Revolution. Well, not chocolate brown, dark brown. So yeah, gotta see for this one. So I did it kind of like slanted a bit. Yeah, and you want to do the same thing on the other side. Now that you have the liner, the pencil liner in place, you can go with your liquid liner. I'm going to be using the NYX matte liquid liner. And you just want to go over that shape that you just created. And you're not doing a wing. I'm gonna go back into the other side now. So now for the lid, definitely want to go back over the lid using that same light shade that we used before. I'm gonna use that same brush just so we can really pack on the pigment that we lost. Okay, now that we are done with that, I'm going back in with the dark brown just to really bring the depth back into the look. You may lose it, so that's why it's important to bring it back. I think I'm gonna take the liner just a little bit more up into the corners. I'm looking at her and that's how she did it, so I think I want to do it more like Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, yes, that's the shape I'm going for. Then I'm going to take a more condensed but still slanted tapered brush, and this is my BH104 brush, and I want to go into a black, not too black, but let's see, I'm gonna go into my Makeup Revolution or Tammy X Revolution palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Jab Jab. It's this charcoal black kind of color, and you want to just put it on the outside and then bring it slightly into the crease. And if you want to go in, and if you want to accentuate that bright part, again, you can. It's all up to you. I think I am just a little bit, just to be on the safe side. Then once you do that, make sure to blend it out with the brush that we use for the dark brown. Now it's time for lashes. I think I'm going to go in with my India lashes from thebombextensions.com. You can find them on Instagram. I'll definitely put that in the video, either the link or it'll be on the screen. But I think these are very cute and flirty, not too much. Definitely for the look we're going for today. And I'm going to be taking some clear lash glue. So I'm back with the lashes on. Yeah. So now we're gonna do the lip. I have no idea what lip to do, honestly. We're just gonna go for a little something. I'm gonna use Espresso by NYX. SPL 820 for my liner. That's not really showing up right now. So I'm just gonna use that brown eyeliner that we used before. Just use that. Yes. Much better. Now I'm gonna go in with I'm gonna go on with a lipstick. Going to use Boy Toy by Morphe. And then for gloss, I'm gonna go in with this gloss by e.l.f. in the shade Love Bite. Lip gloss really just matches the eye. It does have like some shimmer in it, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna do some bottom mascara. I think we need it at this point. Oh, also, I do not have on the same lashes that I had before. These are some different lashes. These are the style Zoe by the same company, and these are 20 millimeters. I would do some liner in the waterline, but I am new with this and I just don't want to do it and it comes out crazy. So I don't know, I'm lying. Let's do some liner in the waterline just to give it a try. But I was going to do black, but let's do white. I think that'll really open up the eye. Let's go for it. I'm using the Sephora Jumbo pencil in the shade 33. Really open up the eye. I like the formula. I'm not going to take it too far in. I think it might be a bit much. Okay. I will be back. And when I'm back, I will have my hair. So, yeah.